I remember having a catch with Len in my backyard up in Highland Park, and Len really could throw the ball. I think he threw it probably 90, mid-90s. I mean, I would say you'd never hear Len bragging about himself. I mean, it was all about the team, and even on our team, we had some pretty strong personalities on that team. But, I mean, Len went along with everybody and never caused any waves. I mean, I guess probably describing his personality, he was like laid back, you know, and very humble. With Len, it was kind of fun because I know even myself playing guard on that team in Bishop Guilfoyle, I'd bring the ball up the court, and all I thought of is all I got to do is throw it in the Len, and he'll handle it from here, you know, because he could shoot outside or he could drive and shoot inside. But he was an outstanding basketball player and probably the best ever at Bishop Guilfoyle. Len got drafted by the Kansas City Athletics in 1965, but he couldn't play because he was in school, and I think Len's mom wanted him to get his education first. So he was drafted again the following year by the same team, and then he went on to play with you know, the Kansas City Athletics or one of their minor league teams. And I know he was there with some real good players from the Oakland Athletics, Vida Blue and Blue Moon Odom and Reggie Jackson and Len Zandy. I mean, Zandy could have gone a lot of places for basketball, Duke included. But what Len liked about Fordham was it was close to Madison Square Garden. And I mean, he was a sports fan through and through. So he wanted to watch the games at Madison Square Garden. Not only did he play at Madison Square Garden, but he could watch the games at Madison Square Garden. You know, I'm happy that you're inducting him into the Hall of Fame because I think he deserves it. I think he deserved it for some time. And I think you could have a choice between either putting him in for baseball or basketball. And he was good in both sports and excelled in both sports. And Len, you know, he was obviously, you know, a teammate and a good friend of mine. So, and we were really sorry we lost him a few years back. But I was just thinking today as I'm driving by Alto Rest Park out there, his tombstone is facing, you know, Pleasant Valley Boulevard. And every time I go by there, I say, hello, Len, and how you doing? And say a little prayer. I'd like to thank Patty for selecting me to present Len Zandy because he was a really good teammate and a good friend. And it is really my honor to present Len Zandy in the Blair County Sports Hall of Fame. I think he deserves to be in there, and I'm so happy for the family to finally see Len rewarded here in Blair County.